And with us is Happy Harry himself, Harry Levin, along with his partner in business as well as in his personal life, Diane Levin, his wife. Harry, Diane, welcome.
Thank you.
Our pleasure.
Harry, let me start off by asking you a little bit about Happy Harry's business. When and where did it all get started?
It started on Marsh Road, directly across from Grayland Crest in 1962 in October. We've just celebrated our 19th year, and we started with a very small store. An awful lot of people in this area certainly remember it. I do. And to be honest with you, it's been a marvelous experience.
Now, how did the name Happy Harry's originate?
Happy Harry's originated because our store originally was named Discount Center. However, a gentleman who worked for Wham's Radio by the name of Irv Blatt, who, by the way, ended up managing my second store, hatched an idea to sell me radio time, and he came up with the idea of using the Happy Harry as being a symbol of my store and developing a whole advertising campaign against it, around it. And what happened was that the public adapted the name of Happy Harry's for the store rather than the original name we had. So what happened was that we took down the other signs, put up Happy Harry's, and we decided not to fight it and go along with it. And it's been, our marriage with Happy Harry has been a very, very happy one.
Mm-hmm. Well, you know, it was a simple but a brilliant idea. It worked out very well.
It's one of those very brilliant ideas that we were just smart enough to bend over and pick up. It was laying there. All we had to do was take it and implement it. But it was, it's been as I say, it's been something that tagged us as being an organization that was different than the rest. That it also projected a personality and a human factor that I think we've been able to, thank God, through the years, been able to transmit from one store into another, and from my own policies and philosophies into the management and the people that I have in my stores. They've sort of caught what we like to think of as the legend of Happy Harry.
Now, what was the original concept of Happy Harry's? What was the commercial idea that you conceived?
Yeah. The conception was that we felt that there was a void in the marketplace for a place for people to, by going into a self-service type of merchandising, to receive the benefits of waiting upon themselves, rather than up to that point they were waiting on themselves and paying still the full price. Mm-hmm. So that it was our feeling and that somehow or other, if we were able to market the product and sell more than the other people at a lesser price in a good, friendly atmosphere, because what we really tried to do was, for an operation such as ours, we tried to project the corner pharmacy spirit within a modern merchandising concept that we felt was the store of tomorrow.
And now you have how many stores?
We have 14 stores and a home health care center. So,
are they all in Delaware?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we're
now,
all.
in 1962 was your first store. The second one opened when?
In '64 in Newark, Delaware.
Mm-hmm. So it took 2 years for the second store, and then after that, we, in quick succession, saw quite a few others after that.
Well, we had some periods where we sort of rested, mm-hmm. and we had other periods when we took on more than we should have. And the thing is this, that at this point we try to regulate our growth to within a situation that we can handle it in a proper manner. Mm-hmm. And we do intend to continue expanding our operation in the Delaware area. Mm-hmm. Wherever opportunities are so available.
Now, Diane, you're involved in the organization too, I
Yes,
understand?
I am. Mm-hmm.
In what capacity?
Well, I started first as a bookkeeper.
Yes.
Then a cashier, and then once we were able to afford other help, I decided to put in a jewelry department. in Newark, our second store. And it went over so well that I put it on in each succeeding store that we opened. I buy for them, I merchandise, I buy all the boutique items. I'm now in the process of really learning to buy the drug items too, because I feel that it's necessary for me to be part of this business and to know if Harry needs me in this position. And quite truthfully, we live a very active life, both business-wise and social-wise.
What do you do in your spare time? Use that word guardedly.
Well, I try to keep Harry happy, and that's not an easy job. I'm involved with the Arthritis Foundation.
Yes.
And we just had a lovely program for them at the Grand Opera House. And I am now working with the Holly Dazzle Committee for the retarded children. Harry and I both have one concept. Wilmington has been very good to us, and we feel that we should do something for Wilmingtonians.
That's very commendable.
Well,
I agree
we
completely.
enjoy it very much.
Harry, what do you do in your spare time, if you have any?
Well, I am just completing a tenure of being president of Brandywine Country Club. And in addition to that, I have been involved in a multiple of charity, running the gamut of most every organization in the city, whether I be in an active or semi-active situation. I'm on the Delaware Retail Association. I'm on the board. I've been involved. I'm involved with the Delaware Roundtable of Businessmen.
Oh yes.
A membership that I truly enjoy, and I think that it's an organization that's making a tremendous impact on the local area as far as the attraction of new business and new industry, and I think that it's great to be a part of it.
Yeah, well, we at Focus Delaware, if we can ever be of assistance to the Delaware Roundtable in promoting its endeavors, please let us know.
I'll tell you what, Bob, you have but to. You don't have to worry. We're not at all bashful.
Okay, good.
And the thing is this, that I really and truly, I can't help but emphasize what Diane said, that our hearts and our lives are vested in Delaware. It is this state and community and people have been marvelous to us, and we truly feel very strongly about a repayment, and we do as much as we can.
Diane, how long have you been married?
28 years.
And how did you meet Harry?
Harry's brother was dating a cousin of mine, and I had a blind date with Harry, and we disliked each other immensely. But one Sunday he called, and I wasn't doing anything, and we got together, and a year later we were married. I'm from Philadelphia, and I think he had to marry me because it was so long and driving back and forth years ago that he said if he didn't marry me, he would be dead within a year.
And of course you have children.
Yes, we have a son that's working as a deputy attorney general.
Alan.
And a daughter, Carol, who is 24 today, and she's in Boston working for a advertising firm. She's a marketing major. And we have a daughter-in-law.
That's right.
Alan just got married.
That's right.
So they have an anniversary of 3 months. We're delighted.
Now, speaking of advertising, Harry, you know, you do a lot of advertising. Your pictures are seen in a lot of different newspapers. Your face is plastered on a lot of stores. How does all that publicity hit you? Do people notice you when you come down the street? Do they recognize you right away?
Thank God.
If it works, right?
Thank God.
Does it bother you? I mean, sometimes does it get on your nerves?
No.
No.
No? What do people do?
No.
How do you react when people come up to you and say, "You're Happy Harry"?
First of all, I'm deeply appreciative. I think that being a minor celebrity in the community is a very, very comfortable position for me to be in. I can honestly tell you that I enjoy meeting and visiting with customers that are my original customers who I still remember from Marsh Road, or from the newest of customers that have just walked in the door. It's a highly personal type of business, and I like it that way, and I wouldn't have it any other way.
Harry, Diane, I want to appreciate you for coming on. You know, I've noticed over the years that the esprit de corps among the Happy Harry's employees is very high, and of course you two have yourself to thank for that. And you're a real asset to the community, and I hope sometime you'll come back on Focus Delaware.
Thank you very much. It's our
Thank
pleasure.
you.
And now we're going to go to another segment of Focus Delaware, and I think you'll enjoy that.